Just a light one, not a right one. I am a little lit, but I'll make it through a podcast.
Doing shots of Tito's. Wild.
Yeah, it's not like
it's not supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to take shots of Tito's. I don't think it's made for that. But
is it?
I mean, I did one. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I'm not really a shot guy anymore. I don't really know what to take anymore.
I only do shots of tequila. If it's not tequila, I'm not doing a shot of it.
Yeah, that feels pretty standard. I like doing shots of. Wow, my bad. I like doing shots of dark. That's my shit. Yeah, dark liquor is better. Like you get like a.
I don't know.
Like a little Henny shot, like some.
I think I'm over dark liquor. I don't do dark.
Why
liquor.
does everybody say that?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with dark liquor.
I don't think I like it. I don't know.
What's wrong with it?
It's just heavier. I don't know. It tastes heavier.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like. You know what I hate? Most dark liquors have that like syrupy aftertaste, and I just fucking hate that. Like I'm not like thick, syrupy.
Hey, yo.
Hey man, you said shots of dark earlier. I didn't say close.
All right. Anywho, all right. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. Listen, I have a new role. I have a new title. I am the head of CPS. I am out here.
Child Protective Services?
Yes, I am out here actively trying to get rid of Krishan as a mother, and Blueface as a father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working hard, bro. I got Blueface sentenced to like 40 months in prison or some bullshit. I don't really know. I don't know the details and the logistics, but that nigga might be going to jail for a prior crime. But I
thought he got off. He didn't get off?
I actually don't know all the details.
Okay.
All I know is I'm actively trying to get that baby into a safer home, not only for the betterment of him, but like, okay, a lot of y'all don't live in New York, and by all means, we're going to get to some actual stuff. But a lot of y'all don't live in New York, but if you go to New York, there is a clock on 14th Street that basically tells you it's a countdown. And what they say the countdown is to when the world is irreparable from climate change. But that's not the true clock. That's not what the clock is really for, because they don't really want to tell us what it is. The real clock is that's the time to where if we don't fix Krishan Rock's son, he's going to be a destruction to the planet.
He's like the timeline you got to fix.
Yes.
Just fix that timeline before the world ends.
He is the broken timeline. And if we don't fix that baby.
Stop his canon event or whatever. Like.
Yeah, his canon event. If we don't fix that baby's canon event, he's going to turn into the next Bane. Yeah. Oh, Batman.
Sounds less Asian this time. Your Bane accent sounds less Asian, all right?
I could be a good voice actor if I try.
No, you can't.
Anywho, how was your week?
It was cool. I've been in the gym, lifting.
Really?
Heavy, hit some PRs yesterday.
What's influencing you to lift? Just curious.
Just being healthy. I don't know. It's like when you have, I don't know, I'm having a little more money now, so I can afford like a trainer. So you doing that.
I don't like how you said that.
What?
I kind of actually want to hit you.
I still can't afford a trainer, but
yeah,
I'm still doing it. But
I want to hit you.
Yeah?
Because like.
That's called you broke?
Yeah. I got a little bit more money now, so I can get a trainer.
I should have said it like that.
Yeah, I've known you for a very long time, just in general. In post-grad, you've made a solid amount of good money.
Yeah.
It's like you and one other person, I'm not going to mention his name, and then all of us down here. Like,
all right.
You're an actual elitist piece of shit.
I am. Like, I'm swirling my
no, all right. I was making a joke. No. Okay,
lemonade.
I was making a joke before, but now I'm actually dead ass.
Yeah.
You're kind of high-key an elitist. Like, you do, like, little shit to, like, shit on the rest of us.
Your money a bum.
See, and that's what's getting me mad. Because, like, you'll do little things. Like, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I just booked a flight tomorrow.
Do I do that?
Yes.
Like, once. All right. Recently?
Consistently.
Okay, it's not consistent.
Well, that's just you're bad at planning. Like,
yeah, I think we're bad at planning.
Yeah, but it still feels elitist, like, that you can do that. Because if I forgot, I'll be like, damn, I guess I'm not going to Thanksgiving.
I think you're just more organized than me.
I'm also broke. I'm also just a regular person living a regular life.
But anyway, yeah, I've been in the gym lately.
Yeah, capital. You just like Jay-Z, bro. Yeah. Like,
oh, you saw what he said recently?
Yeah, well, that's you.
That's it.
You agree with
I'm
that?
Just sick of my cousins pitching business plans to me. Is that what he said?
All right, like, did you actually hear what he said?
I just heard something about like he has awkward conversations now that he has money because he can't go to Thanksgiving without family members badgering him for money and business plans and things like that.
Yeah, and high key, like, people reacted unnecessary because I get what people were thinking in the sense of, like,
he said like a cousin asked him for like, I think it was only like $5,000.
Yeah, 45.
Yeah,
like,
some like for him a minuscule amount of money, and people were like, you're a billionaire.
Yeah, but the thing was, it was just a scenario that wasn't real.
Yeah, I think it was just off top.
And then people just took that as like, yo, like, how dare you? Like, that's your family. You should always got them, always have them. And I feel like a lot of context matters. Like, first of all, this dude has been rich for 20 years, maybe. I don't know, since I was a fucking kid. You don't think they've asked him for money before and he's done it? And also, what he's saying isn't, even if that was a real life scenario where it was a 45,
it means the idea itself is bad. That's what
he's not like saying like I don't want to give him money. It's just like practically what you're saying doesn't make sense. 4,500 to turn into 2.2 mil is just not realistic. Yeah. Like, what business plan do you have? Like, what are you trying to do to actually do that, or is it just you want the money and then that's it? So I think people just overreacted because he's a billionaire, and it's easier to just hate a billionaire than actually listen to what someone's fucking saying. So I don't know, but that's you.
I mean, he stabbed his mom, so no, he sold coke to crack his mom. I mixed up two different stories. He stabbed somebody when he was younger, and he also
cracked his
he sold crack to his mom.
I mean, but how else are you supposed to start a business?
Yeah, that's how you started. Okay.
I mean, I'm not successful because like I wouldn't do my mother like that. But I mean, it pays to play.
Get your money up.
Did you sell crack to your mother?
Maybe.
Yeah. Listen, that's how you make a fortune. Capitalistic fuck. But anywho, back to the whole gym conversation. My bad. What was your, like I was asking you that for a reason, by the way. A lot of people, I enjoy watching dudes start their gym journey because they lost the girl they like.
Oh, you know what my main motivation was? I want to be able to dunk. That's like I want to be able to dunk. I came close in high school. I used to be able to like dunk tennis balls in high school, and then I just got really fat. And
you're like 30, right?
Yeah, I think I could do it.
You know what?
Dunking in your first time in your 30s is a flex.
All right, you know what? 30? I'm not going to shit on you for that. I'm not going to shit on you, but only reason why I'm not, because I still low-key have a dream of running in the Olympics.
You haven't given up on it? Wait, mine's more realistic, all right? I'm like 6'3". I can grab.
But I'm fast. Like, yeah, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You're trying to compete with the best people in the world. I'm just trying to like.
But what if I can, though?
Okay. I mean, I
qualify for the Junior Olympics.
I believe in you, but how many of them are like 30?
Tyson Gay?
Is he 30?
He's retired now, I think. Like, he was like in his 30s. Like,
he's retired at 30.
Bolt was in his 30s. Like, what if I break the world record? Now you know the dude that broke the world record.
I think you work at 9 to 5. I don't think that's happening.
But I go running every day after work.
Do you really?
Yeah. Well, except for last month. I have an unlimited
Where do you
Metro
run?
card. The track. And Lower East Side, yeah.
I thought you were just running down the block.
That's a little racist. That was racially
motivated.
White
people do that. You see white people jogging?
I see what you be doing. I'm not new to what you be doing, because you did this last year. My bad. I gotta take this. Yeah. You did this last year around Thanksgiving. We're not
talking about Thanksgiving, all right?
But you like to get like a little like prejudice and racist and act like I don't have culture. And then around Black History Month, you just flat out called me a nigger.
That's crazy.
So I'm hip to what you doing, and I'm gonna smack the shit out of you one day, and you gonna be shocked, and you're like, oh shit, that was his ancestors.
Was it racist that I didn't think you ran on a track? I thought you were just running on the block.
Yeah, that's racist as fuck.
That's racist, damn.
Yeah, that's a little prejudice.
I thought about it. Maybe it is. Maybe I have to check myself. I'll consider.
Whatever, nigga. But yeah, so you really want to dunk? That's like really why?
Yeah, I want to dunk.
Do you do? I think it's called plyometrics.
I do high intensity. Shit.
Oh shit, yeah. That's exhausting as a motherfucker. Yeah, I did that once. I was like, I don't like this at all.
I puked a couple times.
Wow,
it's crazy.
Do you feel good after you throw up? Like you really did something?
I mean, I don't want to throw up, but yeah, you feel better after physically.
No, I feel like that too. But like when I throw up, I mean, I feel like I really like.
I don't throw up often, so I'm like, this is not good. I'm probably out of shape. I'm like, damn, I'm out of shape.
Yeah, it could be multiple things. You could just not have been as hydrated as you should have. Ate some bullshit that day. But no, that's good. I'm happy for you, man. Hopefully you can dunk.
Got you.
And
by next summer, that's the goal.
I do remember you saying this 2 years ago.
I've been trying to dunk for a minute.
All right. Fuck, I was about to say something, because there's a lot of shit I've seen on the internet this week that's just been bringing me like.
How's your week been? I didn't ask you.
Week has been relatively cool. I mean, I didn't do much this week, so.
You put on blue jeans. That's an upgrade. I'm proud of you.
Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like. Why are you insecure about your jeans?
Who needs enemies when
I
you
like
have
your
friends,
jeans, bro?
Yeah, these are some nice jeans. These are my dad jeans. I've worn jeans before. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, they just like, fuck you. Like, fuck you, man.
It's only funny because you're like insecure about it for some reason.
Because I just like wearing sweatpants. I genuinely enjoy wearing sweatpants. It's efficient.
You just look different. You just like you're a different man.
Like, in what sense?
I don't know. You might be like a quarterback now, or like
like
Brett
Andy
Favre,
Dalton.
like Brett Favre and Levi's.
I could steal money too, like from the welfare niggas.
so what? What's the reference?
He stole money. Like,
Brett Favre?
Yes, he stole money. Okay, all right. For anybody that's listening, I might fuck it up.
We're all over.
So I'm gonna be very vague, and we're gonna get on track. He stole money from
welfare.
I don't remember if it was welfare, but he did steal money from something that was going to go to something, and he used it for his like daughter's stadium to like donate to his daughter's stadium, volleyball stadium.
Oh, yeah.
He got like mad shit like flack for like 2 fucking couple months.
Remember he sent dick pics to a reporter? Randomly?
Excuse me?
I don't know. He sent dick pics to a reporter randomly.
No, I didn't know that.
Female reporter. I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was welfare.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He's a fucking piece of shit, man.
That's crazy.
That's actually crazy.
You're a billionaire, bro.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, since we're talking about crimes, let's actually talk about some real fucking crimes. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's done. Work is done. What did Thanos say? The work is done. I won. On the 50th fucking anniversary of hip hop, what do we get as a gift of closure? Tupac's murderer.
Oh yeah.
He's now been
Did they
arrested.
actually catch him?
In what sense? Because he's in like
they
hemmed him up.
He's legit the murderer, and they found him.
Oh, I'm curious to see. Okay.
First off, like, it's been like 30 years.
25.
Just chill. 45. Like,
25.
25? 25.
Yeah.
Like, just chill. Like,
Yeah.
why are we still, like, who's on the case now? Don't you got other stuff to do?
No. Okay.
It's been enough time.
So I looked into
Like,
this.
move on.
The person that was on the case is a retired detective. He just never stopped being on the case post retirement. So he's been constantly like looking, and I can give you the name of the person.
Oh, he's just been on it?
Yeah, like literally has been on it.
He's just a big Tupac fan?
That's a great question because like,
Gotta
why would you
be.
still do that at
Like,
this point?
like, I'm retired, but I'm still.
But you know why though?
You were working on it. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like he may have built an
Okay.
attachment to the case and was like, yo, you know what? I just need to figure this the fuck out. But I don't think he did that for 25 years straight. It's probably like on and off.
And what new evidence are you finding?
So here's what happened. Just for context, the guy's name is Dwayne Keith D. Davis.
Detective?
No, the person that was allegedly that shot Tupac. They've had multiple years of trying to build this case. Obviously, like 25 years of trying to build this case. And over time, Keith has written a memoir, and I think he's went on an interview and talked about the murder. And one point, he said he was in the car when it had happened, and then he had also put it in a memoir as well. So they're kind of using that as the evidence to say, like, hey, we feel like this is enough evidence to put you on trial to say you did it. So
The statute of limitations passed?
There is none.
There's none for murder, I guess?
There's no statute of limitations in California.
Okay.
So I was actually curious about that as well. I was like, there has to be, because most laws there's a statute of limitation of anything. But I think that's a good thing that there's no statute of limitations of murder. So yeah, that's why like after all this time you're able to hem him up. But that's how he basically got arrested. They're using that as, I guess, substantiating evidence to say, hey, we can start a trial off of this. I don't think it's gonna land. I don't think it's gonna stick.
Yeah, you think it's gonna get off?
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Just because you said just because you say you know, like you were in the car when it happened, I don't think that means you did it. You may know who did it, but I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're arresting him and saying, hey, like, yo, we know you didn't fucking
Wait, so this dude wrote a memoir about how he was in the car with the dude that killed Tupac?
Yeah.
There's
a couple.
I gotta make some money off this.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like it says,
snitch on yourself is crazy.
One of the things says in 2018, Davis claimed in an episode of BET's Death Row Chronicles that he knew the name of Shakur's killer.
He went on a tour. He went on a whole tour. He made a documentary. He made a memoir.
Yeah, that was in BET. And it says Davis also claimed in 2019 memoir Compton Street Legend that he was in the Cadillac on the night of the shooting and has described himself as the last living witness to the incident.
I'm not gonna lie. If you killed Tupac, you telling someone you did it.
You think?
You're not gonna. You're taking that to the grave. Like 25 years later, you're telling at least 5 people within 25. You're not. You're not gonna go tell a single soul you killed Tupac.
Depends who I'm telling. Like if I'm telling like other hood niggas, yeah, because like now you a snitch if you tell other people. You feel me?
Yeah, it's been 25 years. There's a statute of limitations on snitching.
No, there's not. No, there's not. And if I made it 25 years of not telling people, I'm not going to talk about it now because there's no statute of limitations on murder. And people still wonder who killed Tupac. People think Diddy did it.
Yo, it was me.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm not about to go around and start telling people like I killed Tupac. That's unnecessary.
You know what's crazier?
What?
The first person that reported this within minutes of this being released,
TMZ,
Jada Pinkett, on her story. Couldn't wait. She's like, "Oh, they found Tupac's killer. I gotta confess my love to him once again and call Will Smith a pussy in the process."
Well, we're not. Hold on a second. What we're not gonna do is drag it. Like, while she does love the fuck out of Tupac, I'm not gonna let you do that in this scenario. I don't think she dragged it this time. Like,
she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait for the trial. She couldn't wait for it. She was
She said. She basically wrote a haiku. There was nothing in here.
She wrote a haiku?
She said haiku. She wrote a haiku. She said, now I hope we can get some answers and have some closure. IRP Pac.
She also said, P.S. Will Smith, you're a pussy.
No, she did not. Grow the fuck up. Like, I know it's fun to hate Jada, but, bro, she deserves closure to who killed the love of her life.
Exactly. Not her husband.
Is your husband really the love of your life, though?
Should be. No? Yeah. That's crazy.
Marriage is just a way to like not be alone.
Okay.
The love of her life was
marriage. That's deep.
She loved. Actually, matter of fact, hold on. We always shitting on Jada. I think she really does love Will. She loves Will so much that when she was with Tupac, she was dancing to Will Smith's song. That's fucking love. When was the last time you danced to one of your girl's songs?
All I'm saying is, if my ex died and I got married, and I was like, listen, I'd rather be with my dead ex than you. Did she say that before?
No.
She said something like
that. No, what are you saying?
Like, I'd rather be with him.
No.
He was the love of my life. She said something crazy.
She did not. She said some crazy shit, but now you just throwing shit on her jacket.
Yeah.
She's an asshole in many ways, but we don't got to lie about it either.
Yeah, I don't know you was the main defender of her.
Listen, I'm a journalist now. I have dedicated.
I'm just trying to stir shit.
Yeah, you're trying to stir shit, and I've dedicated my podcast career to being an effective Stephen A. Smith journalist. Matter of fact, I'm Skip Bayless.
A good journalist.
I'm Skip Bayless of this shit.
Two of the worst journalists alive.
I'm the Skip Bayless of hip hop journalism.
Okay,
like it's Ack and me. So, hey yo. Calling another grown ass man Big Ack is fucking crazy.
First himself, Big Ack.
Yeah, but you calling him that? Like, if I called you to call me Big D, would you call me that?
That's crazy.
Like, that's inappropriate as fuck, bro.
Tiny.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but
that's crazy though. I'd be so mad if I got arrested for. Is he like in like custody?
I think so. Yeah,
that's crazy.
There hasn't been much reports on it, so I think.
What you in for? Killing Pac? That's kind of crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Like what?
But yo, you know he's been dead for 25 years, right? Yeah, I did 25 years ago.
That's crazy.
They're like, yeah, I'm gonna shank you when you go to sleep tonight.
They don't even know Pac. They're like, damn.
No, I'm gonna shank you for lying, like just off the strength of lying, like
damn, did you kill XXX?
All right, that's crazy. That was a crazy one.
That was more recent. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, but we know who did that. That was the trial's been crazy, bro. I don't know. I think. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts. I think this is the biggest hip hop mystery. I think, if I'm correct. Second is Megan and Tory Lanez, obviously.
Is that a mystery? It's not even a mystery. What's the mystery?
Did he do it?
I mean, he's in jail for it.
I mean, no, we know he did it, but like, people want to see the video. High key, like
the video. Is there actually a video?
No, but if there's a video, if there's a video, we want to see it. Like,
that'd be crazy.
You're not gonna tell me in 25 years if you sitting in your rocker, or sitting on the rim because you tried to dunk, you're not gonna want to see the video of Tory Lanez doing it or not doing it. You're not gonna click that video.
I don't know if I want to see that.
You gonna click the video?
I would watch it. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, like if that came out, I'm watching it because, like, God forbid, what if he ain't do it?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Crazy setup. It was a driver the whole time or some shit.
Yo, that's why he flew.
Meg shot herself.
Oh, that's crazy. Her shooting herself is diabolical.
That's how you feel? That's crazy.
Would you do that to a girl? Like, if
I would shoot her in the foot? No.
What? No, man, shoot yourself in the foot. Like,
oh, that's crazy. Like, that's the high level pettiness.
What's the most vindictive thing you've done?
I'm not a vindictive person.
What's the most pettiest thing you've done?
I can't talk about it.
Really?
I thought about it.
How bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10.
I didn't do it, but I thought about doing it. And I
Scale it. Scale of 1 to 10.
It's like a 4. It's not that bad.
Oh, you're a pussy.
Yeah, it's not bad. What about you? Do you have something bad you did?
Depends on what your perception of bad is. when I wanted to get back with my ex, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself, but like that's not.
Jesus. I remember hearing this.
Yeah, a girl tried to do that to me too.
How old are you?
20, when I was
22.
I was in college. Yeah. Well, a girl tried to do that to me too. Like she tried to like say she was gonna kill herself, and I didn't take her seriously. Damn. She was serious about it.
Yeah. She was serious about it.
Yeah. I got a call from her sister. She's in the hospital. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, who's her uncle? What was the name of that sneaker store? Dr. J. The
doctor. She Dr. J.
Yeah.
The Dr. J.
Yeah.
Not the player, obviously, not the NBA player.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Dr. J, the NBA player, is her uncle?
No, grandfather. My bad.
Grandfather?
My bad. I fucked that all up.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, damn. Bro. Don't kill yourself. No, I did. I felt that way. It was high school too. It was like,
damn, I could have got some Dr. J's.
I don't really want that.
I don't think he has a shoe anyway.
Nah. All right. But yeah, I think
the ick.
Does that give me the ick? No, you fuckface. No, let me just wrap this up real quick. Realistically speaking, the person that they alleged killed Tupac is not going to go to jail. So if anybody's looking forward to that, you can just throw that to bed. That is not happening.
You're a prosecutor? He's not going to jail.
They don't have enough evidence, bro.
Mm-hmm. How do you know?
I've studied law. You laughing? I really did.
Yeah? Did you?
Yeah, in high school.
Okay. I took a law class in high school too.
Yeah, I took one law class. I was like, all right, this is boring as fuck. But yeah, I mean, listen, we'll see what happens. But that is a really immaculate way to kind of like wrap up the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Finding Tupac's fucking killer.
People care about the anniversary of hip hop.
You are racist.
Yeah, that's racist too.
Oh my god!
Find out I'm a huge racist today.
Hip hop is fucking like important to the culture, bro. Yeah. Yes, that is black culture at its finest.
Like, you pay attention, like, yeah, this is the anniversary. Like, you got it on your calendar or something? Like,
I don't have it on my calendar, but I participated, you piece
How you
of
participate?
Shit. I have the Biggie Smalls Metro card. I tried to get the other Metro cards.
You use Metro cards?
Yeah, I still do. I have an unlimited.
Okay. That makes sense.
But, yeah, I tried to get the other Metro cards they were doing for the 50th hip hop. That was a lot of work.
Oh, you hop it?
No, I was hopping because I didn't have the unlimited last month. But now my pre-tax benefit kicked back in. I'm gonna act like an adult again. Like
participate in Black History Month. Okay.
Yeah.
By swiping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna swipe the Biggie one. I'm gonna hold on to that. And then, but nah, yeah, there was like mad shit going on for 50th anniversary. There was fucking concerts, seminars, just everything posting about it. I think it's fire. Like that hip hop has made it that fucking far.
Yeah. That's dope.
I think we will not make it to 100 years of hip hop.
It's already evolved so much.
Really?
It's evolved a lot.
In what sense?
Like, as a genre, it's hard to define what hip hop is now, right? It's like
I don't think that's a good thing. Like,
it's not a bad thing. It's just a natural evolution of music, no?
No, because you can still define what pop is. You can still define what rock is. You can still define what indie music is.
Pop, you can't even define what pop is.
Yes, you can.
Really. Pop is like very vague.
No, it's not. There's a very specific sound.
A lot of rap falls into the category of pop, too.
Some of it does.
Drake makes a lot of pop songs.
Yeah, but you can clearly define that as pop. It's more pop rap. It's just no one wants to make subgenres anymore because that's mad fucking work to categorize. Like, no one's about to sit here and categorize 1,000 different songs. Like,
yeah, I kind of like that art doesn't get boxed into.
I think it's getting fucking lazy.
It is.
Music is getting absurdly
mainstream lazy. Definitely. Due to, like, that's part of, like, TikTok and things like that, of that nature, right? I would say TikTok is, like, the main culprit.
No. I don't.
And the death, you know what happened to the death of the underground scene? Like,
yeah,
underground used to be a big thing. Remember, like the blog era in high school when we were in high school.
Blogging
was huge. Forums before Reddit, like forums and stuff, were big.
I think the death of a core fan base. There's a lot of nuances. I don't think it's just one thing.
There's no more. I miss underground because people blow up too fast now. There's no such thing as underground. It's just you have a popping song. You either blow up or you got no view. It's like no in between.
And that sucks because it's like, when someone's like slowly rising, you can sit there and be like, yo, like I remember when you performed at fucking SOBs and it was like 10 people there and I was one of those 10 people. And then when they go to Terminal 5, there's 50 people there. Terminal 5 holds way more. But you know what I mean? It's just that slow rise of success. It now was just went viral and now you're at Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
and it's like, what the fuck?
Now your tickets are $200.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like so there's no artist development, and I think a lot of these artists realize now it's like if you just make something For right now, okay, for example, right now, right? If you're on TikTok, the trend is to shake your hips. It's the Uber, the Uber.
Those trends in music, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they're making now music to shake your hips to.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are looking at, okay, what's trending?
In the
and
2000s,
let me get a lick.
and now it's like the early 2000s.
Sampling. Sampling is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Sampling is
it's just very lazy, but, you know, it's a, what's it called? It's a formula, and whatever makes money.
Yeah, and that sucks because it ruins the actual... There's no artists that really just want to make music because they love fucking hip hop, they love fucking rap, and they're like, yo, like, this is what I want to be. It's a bunch of motherfuckers now saying, hey, I can just make a bunch of money off this real quick. Let me do that. But they don't realize the intricacies of the music industry and how the business is. And once they start doing it, like, holy fuck, like, I really don't actually have money in my pocket right now. Like, your first advance it's honestly, the music industry applies to everything, like, in terms of how the money is spent. The music industry is the same as an NBA contract, or NBA rookie contract, an NFL rookie contract. That first contract you get ain't shit. Like, it's just, your advance is nothing because you have to spend so much fucking money regardless. You have to keep up your image. You have to pay things, like, you want to get out the fucking hood. You have to pay for your album to get done. You have to pay for studio time. And all of that shit is recoupable. You have to give that money back. Yeah. Niggas just think that money is their money, and it's like, no. Your album is going to pay for that. And because you did a bullshit-ass album, you only sold fucking Saweetie numbers and sold 2,000 units, but you done got $180,000 advance. Nigga, now you owe $178,000, and then they're gonna put another advance on top of that for the next one, for your next album, because fuck you. Like, yeah. So now you end up dipping in what most artists end up doing is sign that 360 deal because they could pay it off faster. That 360 deal shit ain't bad. It's just you can't recoup.
I saw Vince Staples like, wow, it's not that bad.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Make a big deal about
you
it.
niggas just can't fucking recoup your money. Mm-hmm. It's like getting 3 credit cards. 3 credit cards ain't bad if you can pay them all. Like, that's all. These niggas can't recoup. They can't recoup on their albums. Because most labels are inflating the fuck out of numbers anyway. Everybody does festivals, so they don't really have an actual gauge of how much they can go on tour for. Exactly. So when they go on tour, it looks abysmal. Like, they're not going through actual circuits because they're more concerned about optics. They're like, oh, I need to have like the biggest crowd when I post on social media. So the festivals is the easiest thing. If y'all niggas just went on tour and took your time, you would recoup this shit over the next 5 years eventually if you're actually a good artist.
Mm-hmm. You actually have a fan base.
Yeah, but a 360 deal isn't bad. It has a bad stigma because most of the time they're taking money out of everything. But if you're making money, it's not bad. No one ever complains about Drake having a 360. He doesn't have one anymore, to my current knowledge. Mm-hmm. But he did at the beginning. Like, Drake and Nicki had 360 deals, and nobody uttered a word. It was like, okay, so what? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, they're making a shit ton of money. Mm-hmm. Like, they done recouped over and over and over again. It's no bad thing, but I do feel like hip-hop is in a decline, and I'm curious to see where it's going to be in the next 25 years.
Is that important to you? Like, hip-hop specifically being in a...
Yeah, I think because it's something that we created. It's something that black people created as an outlet for black people. Yeah. And over time, it became successful in a means for people that aren't fortunate to go to college to get out of the fucking hood and help their people.
I feel like it's evolved into pop music, though. Like, hip-hop is now just pop.
I don't think it's just pop.
If you listen to pop, like, if you go to this, like the top 10 pop songs, like, probably like 8 out of 10 of them are probably
but that's just the Hot 100 at that
heavily influenced into hip-hop, if not hip-hop completely. You know what I mean? Like, you'll see, like, Doja Cat, you'll see...
Well, Doja Cat makes pop music.
I mean, obviously, you know, she makes the lines are blurred though, right? With Doja Cat's number one,
yeah, Paint the Town Red.
That's very hip hop influence. That's borderline. If it's any category outside of pop, it's hip hop, right?
No.
SZA's at the top.
Fuck You Mean is definitely a rap song. I'm not calling that pop. Oh shit, get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, I'm looking at the list right now.
Yeah, read that list off.
Number one, Doja Cat, which is she's a rapper. Like, in the day, she raps on her album. A lot of rap on her album. On this song specifically, she's rapping. 2, Snooze, SZA, that's more R&B, but, you know, it has, you know, it doesn't go hand in hand with hip-hop, but it's very similar. I don't know who Luke Combs is. Fast Car, okay. Taylor Swift, okay, she's doing her thing. Zach Bryan, all right, no, never mind. In the top 10, though, it's like, the top 10, you know, Paint the Town Red is up there. I would say that. You know what? It's not that much hip-hop. I lied, all right? I'm looking at this now. It's really just Fuck You Mean and Doja Cat.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot. It's like
guys.
Still heavily influenced in there though.
No, you're right. It's pop is heavily influenced in hip hop, but there is still. Damn, I'm out of breath. There is some sort of. What was my point?
You were saying that hip hop is dying, and that I'm saying pop is hip hop now, but you're saying it's kind of not. But I kind of see looking at the top 10. But.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, there is pop in hip hop, but my point of why I say hip hop is dying is just that the actual artistry isn't there. Like, niggas aren't really trying to rap anymore. When was the last time you heard a bar and you were like, like. Okay. Like, I haven't heard a bar like that in a minute where I was like, remember, like, I don't know if you remember this shit, but we were in fucking high school and Lil Wayne said real G's moving silent like lasagna. They talked about that for a week.
That was my senior quote in high school.
Like, see?
Yeah.
See? Like, what did Kanye say when he started that song? He's like, when I die, what did he say? He's like, when I die, I want to go to heaven. But it said I spent it on a necklace or something like that.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I can't remember the bar.
Can't Tell Me Nothing?
Yeah, Can't Tell Me Nothing. Like, I don't remember. Hold on, damn, because I really want to actually say it now. To Can't Tell Me Nothing. Damn, I wish they just
spent it on a necklace. I forgot what the beginning was.
Yeah, hold on. I got it right here. He said, I had it.
I had a dream.
He said, I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven.
Oh.
When I awoke, I spent it on a necklace.
What I do? Act more stupidly.
Like, and that's not even a fire fucking bar, but it's just hard that you start a song off like that. Like, and now we just get something like, suck his dick with a thumb. Or like Little Dicky. Like,
hey man, there's phases, right?
And I'm not about to act like I don't
right
like
now
the
music. Trend is like the female trap, like heavy trend. That's what's popping right now.
Hey, I kind of like it.
Oh yeah, fuck with it. It's good energy.
I like the rap.
I like that hype energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna contradict myself. I like the bullshit.
My booty hole brown.
Exactly. I like that shit. I just don't like the fact that a lot of these artists aren't putting fucking effort into shit, and it's just like lazy. The sampling is lazy. I'm gonna specifically talk about Glorilla. That song was fucking ass. She tried to like combine cha-cha and drill. Like, I'm not even gonna play that shit. That shit was bad.
She's a one-hit wonder to me. I don't know.
Maybe.
The worst part is like if someone has like a meme, it becomes their career now. Like,
yeah.
Like even with Ice Spice, I love Ice Spice, but Munch was a meme.
But
like,
she doesn't make Munch music.
That was a TikTok meme. And
she doesn't make Munch music. She just makes music for girls to shake their ass to.
Yeah, but she took that meme and she made a career out of it, which is what Glorilla's doing with My Booty Hole Brown. It's the same like thing. You have that one
that's
meme.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red, my fault. I'm mixing them up. My fault. I don't even know Glorilla's at this point.
That's funny.
You know something to say with this point? I'll be honest with you.
This is like get old. You know who's doing really good, and I think she deserves props? Lotto.
I'm not listening.
Oh wow, yeah, she's doing really good. Like, she be rapping, like she be actually like taking the time. And you know she had like a slow rise too. So I think she's developing that core fan base over time. I think that's what's missing, core fan bases. We don't have that no more. It's just a bunch of people that people temporarily like, and when they don't, they just move the fuck off.
Do you have anyone you're a diehard fan of?
Hmm?
Anyone you're a diehard fan
of the new generation?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think there's anybody I'm sitting here like, you know, there's this guy I do like, and he's not known yet. His name is Trevor Spitta. I've been like, I saw him on TikTok once, and I've been enjoying his music for a while. So I've been supporting. Like, I hope he does good. But like, he had like a couple songs where it's like 1 million streams. So yeah, he's killing it. But I like being a part of that journey of, wow, like you were a fucking nobody, and now like you're bigger than life.
Yeah,
like,
you don't get that anymore. It sucks.
Yeah, and it's fun to see that. It's like you feel like you're a part. I think people want a community. Everybody thrives to be a part of community, and you want to be a part of that. And that doesn't really exist that much. I think people are trying to fake it with these stan things, but that shit ain't fucking real. Like, I don't think people are real stans of Ice Spice. Like, I think if she stops making music in 2 years, that's done. Like, Lil Nas X, niggas ain't checking for him no more. This nigga has a diamond record, but like, y'all was all on his dick when he first started, no pun intended. But now it's like he's not making music. Y'all not like, oh, like, stan. Like, Nicki stans, they be on it. She not making music, where you at? Doja stans, where you at? Like, I don't know, man. These new artists just need to do better. That's just my opinion. All right. Yeah, we can end it on that. Not gonna really go into depth on that. Do you want to? Where are we? 34. You want to talk about this Kanye thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, a video leaked from like 2018. of what I assume to be Kanye on a manic episode.
He had a ton of. So he had like a whole documentary leak. A whole. Like,
oh yeah.
He had like hundreds of not hundreds, probably like dozens of songs and a whole documentary, a whole album basically leaked. Kanye of music videos and so like crazy stuff that he just never wanted to put out. For some reason, he just has like some of it's actually like really good stuff, and he's just like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna toss this out in the garbage.
Do you believe in things leaking now, or
this leak? Yeah, because this is stuff. This is like a bunch of like a whole documentary is gonna leak from like 5 years ago. Like,
what if he just did it for hype?
For hype of what? What is he hyping? I don't know.
I mean, like, he's not tied to anybody anymore, so you might just trying to test the waters to see if your cultural relevance.
I still believe in leaks. Music touches a lot of hands nowadays. Anything that gets produced touches so many hands, whether it's the editors, whether it's like their friends, whether it's like a random person CC'd on an email. You never know.
All right, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I do believe in leaks. I think.
Yeah. How many of the leak videos did you watch?
I watched most of the documentary. Believe it or not.
Wait, how much of the documentary came out?
It's like a full documentary.
Oh, okay. Like I didn't see all that then. Never mind.
Over an hour of footage, yeah.
Oh shit! I saw clips of it.
Yeah, he saw a clip where he was talking about the one you're referencing.
Oh, the one you was talking about, Cardi B. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna read it verbatim just so everybody can get an idea of what he said. He said Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. Then he followed it off with a fucking sidearm dagger about Corey Gamble. He said Corey Gamble is a CIA operative, and then he said the Bodak Yellow rapper doesn't write her raps. She's just there. Motherfucker. But hold on, let me finish. She said the Bodak Yellow rapper doesn't write her raps. She's just here to sound as ignorant as possible, and they make songs like "Fuck Them" and "Get Some Money." Cardi has literally replaced Nicki Minaj purposely that they can put her there. And then he finished it all by saying she doesn't really know that she's just that's happening, and she thinks this is a blessing from God. But it's like, no, you're a plant being used right now. You're an industry plant. What do you think about him calling her an industry plant before I get into my thought?
I don't think she's a plant. I think people resonate with her and her person. I think it's more her personality than her actual music, though. I think people just like who she is as a person. She was a stripper from the Bronx that turned into a major rapper.
Exactly.
People resonate with where she came from, and she makes some catchy music. I'm not saying I'm a fan of her music. I'm not. It's nothing crazy. But it's not like it's very sophisticated music. No one's gonna say that. But I mean, it's like, she makes hype music. People like it.
I agree, though.
People like her personality. People like where she came from.
Yeah.
That's why she blew up. I see what he's saying, though. He's on his Christian still thing where he's like, oh, she's just telling people to be promiscuous and this and that.
So you think that's why he's calling her a plant?
I think that's part of it, but I could,
Yeah, see, I'm way off. I'm not way off, but I'm off from what you're saying. I agree. She's not an industry plant in the sense of how the traditional sense. If you look at her career, it was very slow built. She was a stripper that was rapping as well, got some attention.
She was famous before she became an artist. Yeah.
Exactly. Like if you try to think back to everything, she was just fun and this funny chick on Instagram, Facebook, essentially.
Yeah, Facebook videos used to be popping.
Yeah, and then it took off. She ended up rapping as well. She had like Gangster Bitch Volume 1 and 2, and then fucking was on Love and Hip Hop. A lot of people are gonna think she's an industry plant, but they don't remember her literally fucking begging, I think DJ Effin, if I'm correct, to sign her. Like, she was at his doorstep late at night trying to convince this man, like, yo, you should sign me. Like, and he didn't, and then Bodak Yellow blew up, and then everybody was like telling him, like, yo, you fumbled the bag, you fumbled the bag, you fumbled the bag. So that's not an industry plant. If you're an industry plant, you usually pop up out of nowhere. After that
point, maybe. Huh? I don't know. Maybe the argument is she came after that.
Nah, I think at that point she had so much likability at a time period where people were more receptive to women rappers because it was just Nicki.
Why do you think she's a plant?
I think she's a plant because of fucking Nicki. Nicki's an asshole. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit. Listen, I've worked at Cash Money. My old boss said the same shit. She's a fucking asshole. Multiple people have said that in and around the industry, that Nicki Minaj is an asshole. So I think labels were like, okay, we need to replace this woman with someone that we feel is more likable. Cardi ended up becoming that more likable person through just overall social perception, and the industry used her as that replacement of Nicki. I think that's also how Cardi is in a lot of bullshit with Nicki. I don't think naturally that problem existed. I think that problem was augmented in a sense. Like, because their beef, I don't even think they can explain their actual issue anymore at this point. Like, their issue initially started from their stands doing that, but I think Cardi stands were fake at that time, and it was something like they created to kind of get Nicki the fuck out of here, which is just not realistic. Nicki's the best female rapper to ever exist. Like, there's no questions about that. Oh my God, there's another ladybug in here. But yeah, I think in a sense, that's how I think she's an industry plant. It's more just hey, we wanted to get Nicki out, and you came in at the right time, and you're likable, and you're in a time period.
Yeah, she's very marketable.
Yes, and she's in a time period where people are like, yo, we need more women rappers.
I feel like she's kind of falling off too, though. I don't know.
She doesn't do much anymore.
Does she even make music? I don't know.
She makes singles. She doesn't make an album
recently. Yeah.
I don't think she will make an album. I don't think
she's had a couple kids recently. I think.
She also had Nicki's career expedited. Like, everything Nicki had, she had
not
expedited.
Nicki's fan base, but
no, but she has a great fan base. Like,
really?
Yes, her fan base goes toe to toe with Nicki, and they do streamer shit.
Definitely doesn't go toe to toe.
I'm talking about arguing.
I mean, arguing?
Oh, if you're talking about streams, Nicki's fans are broke.
I mean, Nicki's fans in general are like die hard. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're broke as fuck. Yeah. I mean, when she dropped that last album, around the same time Travis Scott did, they didn't have the funds. She did not sell what they were expecting her to sell. I mean, she ended up bitching and moaning about. That's when she was complaining about Travis Scott, and then they were Kylie was using their baby to market the album. That was nasty. Yeah, I said that. But that's why I think Cardi B's an industry plant in that sense, but not in the traditional sense of find a random artist, throw them out into the ethos, and now all of a sudden they're successful. Like, also, I just hate the whole argument of industry plant, because why the fuck do you care? Like, it's not like there's only like 5 slots for you to become an artist. Like, shouldn't really matter. As long as the music's good, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like an overhyped concept. If people are, at the end of the day, people are going to stream your music if they like you or not. You know?
Exactly. It doesn't matter anymore.
You can kind of force the public to like your music a little bit, but
I mean, labels have been doing that forever, but everything does that. Like,
he saw a recent girl.
What?
He gave me the ick.
Oh,
he gave me the
she's
ick.
bad.
Everyone was roasting that song
because she's really bad, bro.
I don't know.
She tried to take like the what's that?
Tokyo.
Yeah, Fast and Furious beat. She tried to take the Fast and Furious beat and then put some Shake It Hips music on it.
That was so awful. Oh man, I hate that.
I'm sorry. Like,
the hip shaking has to stop.
Damn. Why'd you put that down, buddy? Yeah,
did not do that.
I sleep there.
I had too many.
Yeah, how many did you have?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
We lost count. We riding. We good.
Hey yo.
So
You're acting like a real Malone Black over there, man.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Malone Black dick in your mouth.
Oh.
Ah!
We're not about that.
Is that a knee slapper?
No. All right.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, I think you thought it was funny too. Malone Black dick in your mouth.
I thought you were calling me like Post Malone.
Nah, I was calling you Malone Black dick.
All right, got you. Heard you.
All right. All right. We got over at Cardi B, man. She's an industry plant. Fuck it. Let's talk about Icks and women.
You got Icks?
Yeah, I want to bash some women for the end of this podcast.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we in? 45 minutes?
43 minutes. This might be a short episode today, but
we're doing?
I'm also tired. Mm-hmm. Do you have your Icks first, or can I go?
Of course I have Icks.
Oh, you have your Icks.
Do you want to go first?
Let me set the scene for you. No, I want to set the scene for you. I want to make sure you're. Imagine yourself. Mm-hmm. You're in Phoenix, Arizona, with your date. Y'all are chilling, just getting some hot red tomatoes fresh off the plate at dinner. Mm-hmm. You have 2 glasses of Prosecco sitting there. She's talking to you. I don't know what she does, but whatever she does gives you the ick. What is that ick?
Well, that one for me doesn't drink water. That's a crazy one. Doesn't drink water. It thinks water. No, hold up. Let me rephrase this. Thinks water tastes gross. That's a different one.
Can I cut you off real quick?
You hear that?
Can I cut you off? So I went on a date over the summer with a girl that doesn't drink water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I bought 2 bottles of water and some fruit, and like she kind of nitpicked at the fruit. And I was like, "Yo, you didn't really touch your water," and she was like, "Yeah, I don't really drink water. Sometimes I drink Dasani." I was like,
"Whoa!" First,
and you know me, I'm a water elitist.
Dasani is crazy.
That's crazy. I bought Essentia,
and she was like, "I only drink Dasani."
No, that's crazy. I was like, "So like, what do you do when you need to get hydrated and stuff like that?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll just drink some juice most of the time, but like,
that's crazy.
If I do drink water, like I usually buy Dasani and stuff like that." And I was like, "Dasani's like the worst water." She's like, "No, it's not. It's really good."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, during a pandemic, nobody bought that water. That's not the best fucking water out there." So Yeah, it's safe to say we stopped talking.
That's like a deal. That's almost a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's the water tastes nasty. That's up there. Do you want to know my latest one?
What?
If their job is an esthetician. That's my newest one. You ever get that one? I'm like, no, it's just an ick.
Why?
It just gives me the ick.
Why? It's a nice job.
I don't know what it is.
That's why your skin looks bad.
Like I'll fuck with you. I feel like 90% of women that don't go to college, they end up being estheticians. I don't know what it is. And when I talk to them, they have esthetician energy, which is like, it's just, I don't know. It's just a term. It's the ick.
That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fucked up. Yes. I'm just being real. This is my personal preferences.
That's fair, but your personal preference is fucked up.
Why?
Like,
Break it down.
That's like, what's wrong with a woman trying to be an entrepreneur and do something that she likes and that's common to her, which is beauty? We are two podcasters. Who the fuck are we to talk about a woman being an esthetician?
Okay, it's not the job itself. If you're like let's say you're passionate in your craft, you have your LLC, you're running your business well, you're smart, highly driven woman, that's one thing. But my experience with women that tend to be estheticians is not that case. It's usually a girl doing it part-time on the side.
Okay.
And they're not the brightest.
And we do this
it's fucked up, but they're not the bright. I don't know what it is.
And we do this podcast part-time on the side.
I have a full-time job, sir. I'm an engineer. Okay,
but they have a full-time job as well.
Yeah.
You said part-time on the side, and they're not the brightest. You do this part-time on the side, and you're not the brightest.
I'm just saying my icks, all right? You don't got to press me.
I'm just offering counter-arguments here.
It's not a counter-argument.
Would you want me to be on your dick and agree? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was hating women out.
We were, but I fuck with estheticians. My nigga, like, what's next?
I don't know.
You gonna not like battle rappers next?
You do my...
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I would never date a battle rapper.
If a girl told me she was a battle rapper, I already told Jordans is another one for me. Girls wearing Jordans is an ick for me, too.
Yeah, but a battle rapper is crazy. Yeah. Like, imagine like you trying to talk to her and she's like, I said, hey, yo. Like, yo, don't talk to me like that.
Nah, relax.
Walk around the coop. I sit on the gun with my stoop.
Nah, be a lady. Nah. No.
Yeah, be a woman. Like, get in the kitchen. Like,
surface levels with kids has also been a deal breaker for me.
What?
Like, kids, you got kids. It's all.
That's fair. We're young, so yeah. Having one kid don't bother me. Having two is crazy.
Two from different fathers is.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely wild. But I wasn't even going that far. I was talking about 2 by 1 dude. Okay. Like even if you have twins,
2 by 1.
Because like, why were you that fertile?
Yeah, that's
like
twins. Oh man!
Like damn, you was fertile. Like your eggs split like a symbiote. That's fucking crazy to me. Okay. Nah, I can't deal with a woman with 2 kids. Like, one of them babies is ugly.
Wait, what?
My bad. I'm being an asshole. I'm being a piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know. Kids are. What age is it acceptable to date a woman with a kid?
I feel like if I was divorced, then I'd be down. If I had my own kids, then I wouldn't care. If I had my own kids, then I'd be like, all right, I could get with someone with kids. But if I don't got kids and I'm not a stepdaddy. Right now,
you don't want to be the man that
I'm
stepped
not a stepdaddy.
Up. What if it was Ruby Rose?
Be the man that stepped up. I don't know.
If it was Ruby Rose and I had a shot, I'm gonna try. Yeah. I'm gonna try and see how it goes.
I thought about it because there's a lot of fine women out there with kids, but I don't know.
Dating women with kids kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's just no free time, and it's hard to be spontaneous. It's just like,
yeah, it feels like the stakes are just too high.
Yeah, and that's
like right away. The stakes just seem like a little like she got kids, all right.
But you know what's crazy though? They're not expecting that from you.
Like, yo, I wasted her kids' time.
And you never even met the little nigga.
She could be feeding her kids right now, but I'm thinking, nah.
And you never even met that beanhead, and you feel like you wasting his
time.
Like,
that's crazy.
Oh man, but some people got cool ass kids. One of my friends, she has a great kid. I think like her daughter is amazing, but that's just a lot of responsibility. You start overthinking and think like you got to be a father. And it's like, damn, bro, I barely paid my bills yesterday. Like, what are you gonna do? I might eat your Go-Gurt. Like, you gonna be mad as hell if I eat all your snacks.
Have you ever had any other deal breakers while you're?
I've had a lot of deal breakers, bro. Smelly breath just bothers me. Like,
okay, that's just like normal.
Nah, but
smelly breath, really?
No. But I take it to a point where it's like, all right, bro, you dragging it. Like if we eat and your breath stink right after, I might get a little agitated. Like everybody has that breath that's like you've clearly been outside all day. Yeah, that shit bothers me.
Zero physical activities. Randomly.
What do you mean?
Like, if you don't go to the gym at all, which is fine. I'm not saying she got to be in shape. She can still be a big girl, but
I was about to say, because you're a big boy.
Listen, if you, I'm just saying it's more of like a lifestyle thing. Like in your lifestyle, like what are you doing on your day to day?
Would you date a bald woman?
If she, you know what, maybe there's some fireball bowling out there.
I'm just asking, like, I just want to see, like,
what? First off, it doesn't have to be. That's crazy. I didn't say I would have dated a big woman too, so that's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's a fireball.
I've only seen you date women under 95 pounds.
Really?
No,
I had to think about it.
I'm spreading lies. So
yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I do enjoy a physically fit woman.
Not fit, just like lifestyle wise. Like what? Like
I meant fit.
You just, you know.
My granddad said something to me as a kid that was like unnecessarily fucked up, but thinking about it in context, like him being from a different time period, I guess it's like forgiven. But he's like, "Yo, don't you date no fat bitch?" I was like, "Damn, like, why you say it like that?" Like, if I didn't tell him that, I was like, "All right,
nah, we love big women over here."
Nah, big women are fire, bro. But like to a certain weight, like.
Yeah,
you know, like 175 and under is my speed.
For me, it's like I feel like it's a mental thing too. I feel like if you're just a mental thing. So I'm not pronouncing right.
You all right? Yeah, I can't hear you. Also, by the way.
Really? All right. Yeah. For me, it's a mental thing. I feel like if your day to day, you don't do. Not only is it just physical activity, it's just like I feel like you not. I don't want to say right in the head, but like
she's retarded.
No, not saying that. Like you got some issues if you're not doing anything to better yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should at least try to better yourself in some capacity, like mentally, physically, emotionally,
even like career wise, whatever.
Yeah, like no one wants to date an esthetician. Like,
damn.
I'm just saying what you're saying.
That's kind of racist, bro.
Racist? No. Prejudice? Yes. Anyway, ick I do have, and I'm trying to work on this. Baby talk.
Yeah,
I cannot stand when women do baby talk, but I kind
of. What kind of baby talk?
What?
Like what kind of baby talk?
There's kinds. There's variations.
Yeah, like give me an example. I want to hear your baby talk.
Like I'm trying to think because you threw me off with that. Like,
yeah, like romantic type. Like, oh hey boo. Like
no. Like oh, I want to lay with you.
Oh, that.
Like I don't think I did a good job.
Like, is the ick? I know what you're talking about.
It's just annoying because it's like I've dated a lot of women and I've seen this a lot of times and they only do it when they really like you. Mm-hmm. And it's like they act really cool at first and then they do that shit for a while and you have to just wait it out.
I had a phase in like my early like high school relationships where I was doing it back. I had learned how cringy that was. I'm like,
give me an example.
Never
like,
again.
Let me do some baby talk with you.
No, it was just being that. Just
come cuddle with me. I just want to come cuddle with you, baby.
Tone of voice.
Let me just lay with you, baby.
Nah, I can't do this,
baby. I just want to lay with you. Come on, baby.
Nah,
baby. I just want to lay with you.
You sound like Smiley.
She's one of my Rover.
But yeah, I used to just get in that tone of voice with them. And
yeah, that shit is cringe as fuck, man. I just don't like it. It's just. It's very agitating to listen to, especially like as I get older. It's like just, but I tend not to say anything now. Cause I'm like, okay, it's gonna stop eventually. You just gotta wait it the fuck out. Mm-hmm. But
I think nowadays I have I don't know about you, but I have like a rubric now when I'm dating.
Like a cube?
No, a Rubik's cube. That's crazy. You threw me off. No, I have like a rubric in my head of like what I'm looking for. It's like, all right, she got to be like somewhat educated, like. Have some, I mean, just have not necessarily like have it. I'm not asking for a doctorate. I just want someone to be like have some substance to them that's not like astrology. You know what I mean? Have some substance to you. There's some bare minimum.
Okay.
What's it called? Become somewhat family oriented. Like you got a bad relationship with your family. That's kind of turned.
But what? No. I was like, nah, that's not fair. Because like, what if it's not your fault?
That's fine.
Like, what if her dad punched her in her jaw?
I mean, that's fine. But I still want.
You would be mad at that?
You know what it is? Like, I want someone.
You want her to be friends with her dad after she got knocked out like Mayweather?
Why'd you have to say all that?
I'm just saying, like you being mad picky right now. Like, why you gotta really be cool with your family? Why you gotta rock with your family like that? I don't want
someone that got knocked out by their father.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you should be there as her Prince Charming, you piece of shit.
All right, never mind. That's crazy.
You're a dick. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Do you have a rubric when you're dating people?
No, I don't have a Rubik's Cube.
You don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want, but I don't put it into a cube and shape it, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I just, I personally want someone that's going to provide me peace, and fun. Like life is
Peace and
stressful.
fun?
That's the base. Life is genuinely stressful as fuck.
I'm talking about the details. The base is obviously
details in what sense?
Like the nitty gritty. I'm talking about like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like the things I want are just basics. Like I need you to be smart. I don't really care.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what my education thing was. Not educated, but you know what I mean. Just have some substance.
Yeah, have some substance to you. I've talked to some people that don't know basic things or what I perceive to be basic things, and I'm like, okay. I want a relationship where we can both learn from each other in some capacity. Like I'm really into the music industry, or like I'm really into the city. So like I like to talk about the city in New York and how like it's like all the different things in the city, or I like walking people around.
You want to date like a transit officer? The people behind the booths.
I smack the shit out of you. You gonna know it's real.
They know the city real.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you, and you're gonna know it's real well.
Yo, you know what the connections are at this stop. I got you.
No. But that was good. That was a funny one. Maybe I should.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. But yes, I do like people that have
I'm drunk.
hyper specific interest in things. Like you have a hyper specific interest in something, right? Like you really like watches.
Yeah.
And I think a woman that really likes you will listen to you talk about watches and be like, wow, like that's pretty fucking cool.
But you know what I think is overrated? I think not overrated, but overlooked, I guess, overseen, whatever. Is people think like having similar hobbies is like important. I don't think it's important at all.
You need enough though. Like if we
I kind of like that. I have my own things that I'm into, and you have your own things that you're into. I don't think we have to overlap in that.
Some of them should. Like
I feel like you should be able to enjoy that thing with your partner, but like I like the idea of having someone I like the idea of being with someone that's in completely different worlds than me. Like,
really?
Oh shit, this person does this and that. It's kind of interesting.
How do you hang out with them then? Just out of curiosity. I'm not even like
just spend quality time in other ways. You got to find the overlaps too, like overlaps in your hobbies. But I mean,
there should be some overlap. It's a Venn diagram, my nigga. Like there should be some of it that is like, okay, like this bleeds together to where we can do the same thing and enjoy it. Because the last thing you want is you to have be in two different stratospheres of interest, and then y'all are trying to like get together and hang out, and then every time you do what she likes, you hate it, and then when she does what
you definitely hating it is a problem.
Yeah,
like, just being able to step out your comfortability zone, and I think that's cool. Having someone in a different world.
Yeah,
I just thought of more Icks when
this girl I'm talking to likes plays. And it's funny because I was like, oh, yeah, I like plays too. But I said it for a different reason. No, listen, I said it for a different reason. I think plays are a great place to take a nap.
Wow.
She's like, yo, what? Like, I was like, yeah, like it's just like a comfortable area to sleep in. Like,
yeah, let me take you to Hamilton.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be the best nap I've had in a month. Like, I'll be out there in a corner. But yeah, like, so, but finding hobbies that overlap. Like, she likes plays. I like to nap in plays. Yeah. So
this is kind of back to the main topic again, though. But I thought of two random Icks again.
One
is when they take an Instagram story and they got like red leather interior seats in their car. I don't know what it is. Like you know what I mean? They're in a car with like just a bougie looking car. I don't know why it just gives me the ick. You know what I mean?
Like a Rolls Royce.
I don't know what it could be a Kia for all I know, but it just got like a nice interior. Like I don't know, it's pissed me.
You're a hater. You're a fucking hater.
I don't know.
That's some haters.
Especially if they're a passenger seat. I'm like, yo, who's driving that car?
You're a hater.
Yeah,
you know what gives me? All right. So we're gonna be hating. We're gonna be some hating shit.
Icks.
We're gonna be some hater shit. I really do get the ick when I see women just like constantly like Jesus fucking Christ. What gives me the ick is when I constantly see women iCarly their lives. So it's just a constant vlog of what they're doing on a day-to-day basis, and it's really boring.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I don't need to know every little detail about your life. The minute like a guy DMs them, they post it, and it's like, bro, like act like you've been here. Act like a bad bitch.
You ever ask a woman their hobbies and they're like travel and food?
That's not a hobby.
Everyone likes traveling and food. But
that's not a hobby.
Everyone eats.
That's not a hobby.
Who doesn't like? I've never met one person in my life that says I hate food. Everyone loves food. All right.
That's not a hobby unless you're able to do that like relatively on any random weekend. The traveling part, like I don't consider that a fucking hobby. Like most people like to travel.
Yeah.
Maybe
do you like vacation? Yeah, I love vacation. Yeah. Thank you.
Maybe they don't like the fucking plane, but who really likes being on a plane that much? Yeah. Like it ain't that fucking cool. Like it's just a fucking tube of death. It's going 3,500 miles an hour.
That's another ick. That's just another ick.
What, liking planes?
No, girls. I just say I love travel and food.
You think like
that's a.
You think when women talk to you, they look at you like an ick?
Yeah, probably. I'd probably set off a lot of icks.
I think you have a couple icks.
I have a lot of icks.
Yeah, like you can't drink fucking juice without getting it on your shirt. like, never seen a grown ass man.
I smell so much of myself.
Every time he gets a cup in his hand,
like, bro,
on his shirt.
I can't help it. I don't know what it is.
Fucking slob.
I'm gonna blame my beer. I don't know.
Your beer?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. What else? What icks do you think you have of yourself? And this is a hard question.
I'm a big mansplainer. Oh, but like, I'm like very interested in stuff. I do it to men though too.
Like, so here's the thing, baby doll. Like,
I'll do this to you.
You never call me baby doll.
I'll call you baby doll. You want to call me?
I'll smack the shit out of you. Don't talk to me like that.
I'm a big mansplainer. I know.
No, you're not.
I get really passionate about certain issues, and I like talking about it.
I've never heard you mansplain anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
But me, because I'm like another man.
I don't know. Maybe it's just that's my toxic trait. I try not to like do it condescendingly, but I noticed I don't
have any icks. I'm perfect.
You don't have any icks?
No, really? I'm absolutely perfect. Every woman that's met me has fallen in love with me.
Your ick is that an ick? I don't know. Your social battery is like non-existent. So you'll be outside and you're like, I want to go home.
No, I'm just broke.
No, it's not even a broke thing. You just I'm tired.
Yeah, but also get bored fast.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not an ick though. It's just y'all niggas suck and y'all don't provide me any substance because I'm on a higher level than most of you niggas. I'd
rather go home and sleep. That's crazy.
I know. I'd rather go home and masturbate.
I'm on a higher plane than you guys.
I'm working on desensitizing right now. Like, you niggas suck. Nah, honestly, it's just nothing being that fun anymore. Like, I'm just very good at knowing when things are just not fun and time to going.
So you have no icks? You don't have no... I feel like you just have no self-awareness then. Are you still not a self-aware person?
No, I'm very self-aware. I'm just better than you niggas. If anything, that's an ick. Being perfect. But that's only an ick to you incomplete forms.
Like, you're like the job interview where you're like, oh,
what's your weaknesses?
What's your weaknesses? And you're like, oh, I just care too much.
Yeah. But I do care too much. Like, come on. Like, let me ask you a question, actually. I was talking about this the other day, and I asked her, I was like, yo, if your friends could describe you in one word, what would it be? So I want to ask you, if you can describe me, and Chloe, there's someone in the background for everybody that doesn't know. If you can describe me in one word, what would it be? And I'm going to do the same thing for you.
Okay, that's tough. I'll think about it.
Yeah, that is kind of hard. I probably, let's do that next week. Think about it.
No, you're a very complex individual. I can't break you down in one word.
I feel like you just called me a nigger. Yo, you're a racist.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, all right. Yeah, that is a hard thing though. Let's think about that and come back next week. Oh, can I tell you the bar I remember?
Oh yeah, you texted me.
Yeah, it's my fault. So for everybody, last week we were talking about bars that we were spitting in high school, and I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna be done. There was this bar I had said, and I thought this shit was fire. I was like, all right, yo, everybody, settle down. I look around the bus. No, let me get to it. I look at everybody on the bus. I'm like, hey, yo, settle down. I'm a gay nigga, and nobody let me finish that bar. Like,
damn, you know what he's doing. You know what he's doing.
All right, in my mind, I was like, when I say I'm a gay nigga, I'm gonna finish it off with a double entendre, and I'm gonna fuck your bitch, cause like,
what?
yeah. I thought that was the fucking best bar in the world. I'm a gay nigga.
Break it down. I need the rap genius on this.
Well, if you're gay, you like men. So when I said that, I wanted everybody to have the impression that I like men, and then I switch it to I'm a fuck your bitch. So now they think, oh, he's not gay. He could really take your girl and fuck her. And in hindsight, that just makes you bisexual.
Yeah, I don't see the logic.
We were in high school. What do you want? Like, we were in high school just trying to spit bars, and I thought that was fucking fire. I had some one fire bar where it was a triple entendre. I was talking about wood against the grain, and a girl's hands being rough. But I don't really remember anymore. But that was fire. That was an accident, too. That was not supposed to be a triple entendre.
Okay.
Like Daisy said, double entendre. Don't even ask me how. All right. That was my bars of the week.
Thanks, guys. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever.
As always, yes, exactly what he said. Bye.